Hey, Jared, can I bring you out real quick? Are you able to, in a place where you can talk?
Hey, yeah, I'm good to go. How y'all doing,
Hey,
everybody?
hey, Jared, good. Welcome. You want to do a quick introduction and we'll move on here?
Yeah, I can take a go at it. Introductions ain't really my strong point, but I hope everybody's doing good today. My name's Jared. I'm located in central Birmingham, Alabama. I guess as far as my background, I just kind of been working, kind of going job to job. I'm 25, so kind of in that space to where I'm trying to settle down and kind of find my niche. So currently I'm working for a HVAC company. We do HVAC, plumbing, and electrical work. I am the department manager over the CSR, so I manage a group of probably about 15 CSRs right now. And in my free time, I work on my recruiting business. So I guess from my past experience, I had a lot of experience in leadership and just managing over people. And I just kind of decided that, I wanted to branch out and try to use my skill set in recruiting. I used to work in the healthcare field as far as doing dental assisting. So I did that for a little while and kind of made me want to, it kind of inspired my focus to want to just focus on the healthcare space altogether. And so that's kind of where I want to put my focus at with my recruiting business. So just healthcare space. But it's good to be here. Russ, thank you for having me. It's good to meet you all. If anybody wants to connect, then, you can feel free to reach out and send me a message on LinkedIn or, however. But it's good to meet everybody.
Yeah, thank you, Jared. Appreciate you sharing that. We're excited to help you get some new sales as well. And that's awesome. I know Rashida, I think 2 meetings ago, I introduced you because I remember being wowed by your background and your education experience, but good to have you here, Rashida. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. All right. Awesome. So we got Parker Cheney here, the shining star MVP. I know, Parker, you said you got some limited time, so I appreciate you being here. Parker, anything working for you really well of late that you can share with the team?
Yeah, so I guess, it's been a couple weeks. It's hard to hear the baby saying mama in the background. He's supposed to
All
say dad
good.
right now, but he's not. On LinkedIn, posting every day is difficult, but trying to post at least 3 times a week. It doesn't have to be anything spectacular. I've been posting pictures of my baby, and those do really well if you guys have a little kid. If not, you can have one, boost the engagement. in sending the videos like Russ taught me, hey, you're okay. You're okay. I'm just gonna grab him here.
Yeah, no worries.
The sending personalized videos, that's huge, in terms of business development. Number one, most of these people that I'm sending them to are already connected with me using the lead cast, which is huge. If you guys are using that, you're literally like that. I've gotten like 6,000 followers using lead cast. So that is huge for my business because I got a lot of followers connecting with all the C-level people in my industry.
Mm-hmm.
That's been huge. And so the people that I'm messaging, I've been connected with them for a couple of weeks. They know who I am. They know about my baby. Like I was at a conference the other week and people asking, how's Wilder doing? Like, I have no idea who these people are, but being recognized at a conference is like weird. And so as much as you can get your face and your message out there and posting stuff that'll help them, because that people don't care about you, that they want to know how can you help them. And so as many ways as you can put tips and tricks out there and post about it for your industry, that's been huge. And a lot of people will comment like, man, this is awesome. Like, I never thought of it this way, or this is going to help me. Thanks so much. Like as many people as you can help, that's been the best. And then sending personalized videos has been massive.
Yeah.
And then I'm making sure you're engaging every single day.
Parker, are you still sending personalized dub videos to targeted hiring managers?
It's usually just the owner of the company. The company I'm working with, they usually don't have a dedicated hiring manager. And if they do, I'm still going to message the owner because they're going to be a part of the process anyway with the size of companies I'm reaching out to, because you can have a $10 million company with 5 people, and you can also have a $100 million company with 50 people, and they still don't have like potentially an HR set up, a recruiter. And so they've got the capital to spend, but don't have everything set up. So like, I've just been reaching out to the owners. I don't send anything to hiring managers or HR people. And to be honest, with LinkedIn, the last 2 clients I signed up last week they reached out to me. And so I'm getting more inbound than I'm doing outbound, to be honest.
And you would attribute the inbound leads that you're getting through LinkedIn for, you're fine, by the way, for all the content that you're posting, your engagement on LinkedIn, your boost mode on Leadcast. That's what you would attribute it to?
Yeah. And so a huge thing would be the boost mode on Leadcast. If you, I've got videos on that I post in there. If I can steal your competition's followers, all the C-level, all the hiring managers, any positions like that. I've got 2 other people in the industry that are pretty big, and I've gotten like 60% acceptance rate on those of people that are C-level and follow my competition. And so that is like absolutely massive. I can show you, I'm getting like 50 or more people a day connecting with me, and
yeah,
all their titles are founder, CEO, vice president. All of them are C-level. Sorry if you can hear him, he's bouncing.
No, you're fine. No, you're fine, Parker. Thank you. I know you got your hands full, literally. So thank you for sharing that, though, and I appreciate you being here.
You're good.
Yeah, if there's any like videos that you want to post to the portal, that always helps, man. It's always insightful information. We appreciate that.
Absolutely. Anything you need help with.
Thanks, Parker. Thanks, man. Cool. All right. Hey, Derek, good to see you. Glad you're here.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. You missed Brian Sells, the new member of ours. He's in the engineering space as well. So it might be good for you guys to connect.
Hey, Brian.
All right, let me share my screen. So real quick, I wanted to kind of highlight Matt. Hey, Matt, how you doing? I think he's here. Matt, you out there?
I'm here.
Hey, cool. Matt, you've been on, we got you set up on Leadcast, what, like 2 weeks ago, maybe?
I'd say right about 2 weeks probably.
And how would you describe your results so far?
Phenomenal. I almost sent you a text yesterday. I was out all day yesterday. We actually did a little golfing and then came back, and I think I had 41 new connections just from yesterday.
Amazing. Yeah. So guys, Matt is in the renewable energy niche, which is it's a hot market right now. So, but more importantly, while niches are important, I think it goes back to, how you have your LinkedIn profile set up, how relevant it is to your audience. And I love Matt's LinkedIn profile. This is why it's converting so well. So I always encourage everyone to put a tagline right here. And here's why. When people search you on LinkedIn, they're going to see this right here. So it's very catchy versus just having your name. But when you go to Matt's LinkedIn profile, it's super clear that he's in the renewable energy space and that he's looking for talent and that he's a recruiter in this space. I love the banner. He got the banner done through our guy that I refer to everyone at Upwork or Fiverr, I'm sorry. Picture here that's very relevant within his industry of the solar windmills, I guess you call them. And so I attribute a lot of his success so far in short order on Leadcast to us driving a lot of traffic through his campaigns. We have about 1,300 leads that we put in here from his Sales Navigator account. And the steps that I set up for him were just this right here. Just invite to connect, nothing else. Because the best strategy is using Leadcast to scale out your marketing efforts to get connections. You need first degree connections. These are leads where then you can send a dub video and the dub video will populate as that animated thumbnail in their LinkedIn Messenger. And that's what's intriguing. That's what's eliciting a 90% open rate and like a 20 to 30% reply rate. That's the system, guys. This is what Matt's doing consistently. It's working phenomenally for him. We did about 4 or 5 candidate calls over the past 5 days. And he's already got 2 candidates that we spoke to on Monday that are fantastic, like A-player passive candidates that are working at companies right now. One guy's been at like Mitsubishi or Samsung.
He was
Matt?
Mitsubishi, about 12 years at Mitsubishi.
12 years at Mitsubishi, leadership role, looking to make over 300K in salary. And he literally said on the call, I asked him, I said, hey, what prompted you to kind of get your feelers out there recently? And he was like, Matt's timing was perfect. He's like, I'm actually just at a stage right now. I forget what he said, Matt, but I know he said the timing was well as to why you wanted to leave.
Yeah. And he said, I mean, literally exactly what we say all the time, but yeah, passively looking, timing was perfect. Not even about the money, more wanted some responsibility, whether that was growing a team or, handling more revenue or, he had a couple
Yeah.
different options there. But yeah, he was great. Same with the other guy. I thought Chris was really good too. And Chris wanted to focus more on the training side of his career as compared to running teams and stuff like that. But I was just looking too, Russ. I mean, just to give you a quick heads up, like the connections that I'm getting are all vice president of operations, director of operations. They're all VPs, EVPs, directors, managers, and then I'm starting to get a lot of the C-level stuff as well that was just mentioned also. So
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I think we're almost at the stage where we can kind of flip the script and start going after some clients right now and get, I think the guy we spoke to on Monday, I want to say his name was Greg, the guy from Mitsubishi. We should definitely get an MPC page going with him, and we should start marketing that page. That guy's like a phenomenal candidate to market. And the fact that he's looking to earn such a high salary obviously means a high fee for you.
yeah.
So.
No, it was really good to hear the call because you asked a couple questions that I might not have asked as far as I know the one thing you asked him was, would you be interested in a startup with some equity position or things like that? And he didn't even bat an eye. He jumped. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
He's like, I know that's structured different as far as compensation. He's like, but anytime I have an equity type position, he's like, I would entertain that all day.
Yeah, I thought of that question because when he said he worked at a large corporation like Mitsubishi for 12 years, sometimes people like that are, would prefer a larger company, a better structure. But, he's at a stage right now where he's ready to take the risk and get some equity, which makes sense. Yeah. So real quick, before we get away from this, we started the campaign on April 26th. As you can see right here is when the connection started going out, and Matt was in warm-up mode like we all are in the beginning to keep your LinkedIn account safe. So a lot of members that come into Recruitemy weren't doing a lot of activity on LinkedIn. So when you come in the first week or two, we really boost things up. Want to be careful not to get slapped by LinkedIn. So we always are. This tool has been great. And then we really kind of increased the numbers. This week, I put Matt in boost mode, which is why he got 56. Well, the connections went out, 56 connections. He had 18 acceptances on, I guess Monday was the 15th. That's pretty strong. So since the 2 or 3 weeks, 113 new connections. Again, guys, these are 113 leads. That's how I see it. Obviously, not all 113 are going to be the best matches for what you need, but these are all worthy for the most part of a dub video to go out to them. And we want to get one A player candidate to start marketing. And Matt's accomplished that. 32% acceptance rate. So for those of you that are on LeadCast right now, always keep your eyes on this. Okay. This is important. If this number is below 20%, it might mean that your LinkedIn profile is not resonating well with your prospects. Okay. So I'm happy with 32%. That's a good number. And I keep my eyes on this for everybody here, just so you know, I'm always looking at your stats. And if I see something, I'll let you know. But yeah, good stuff, Matt. Thanks for sharing that.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yep. Any questions, guys, before I move to the next topic about all that?
Yes, I do. I have a question, Russ. So with the connections, I know that he sends dub videos, but are we supposed to respond to them right away or not at this time?
Absolutely, guys. Time is of the essence with this system. When a couple of things, that's a great question. When you get a first degree connection, you guys should be looking at that every day and have a to-do list. And by the end of the day, you should have a video out to that person if you can. That's the best way to do it. When I was really heavy into my biz dev efforts with ConnectGen, my recruiting company, I'm not so much anymore. But when I did 10 to 12 videos a day, Monday through Friday. I remember some Fridays sitting in my office until 6 p.m. at night, kind of dreading sending 5 more videos out, but I pushed myself to do it. I remember going home that night and at 8 o'clock, a manager responded, "Hey, awesome, really cool way of reaching out to me. I've never seen this before. I get hit up by recruiters all day long on LinkedIn, but what you sent's really unique and different. Your timing is great. we need to hire a project manager right now. And I was like, you know what, damn, that felt good. I'm happy that I took the time to do that, you know? So guys, it's all about timing, right? You never know when these people are going to need somebody. But if you don't do the activity every day, Monday through Friday, you're dead in the water, you know? So this takes a lot of discipline. Time is of the essence. When these people get back to you, you got to reply to them right away. I go in here, guys, and I see people, unfortunately, our members, you guys aren't responding in a timely fashion. I've seen days and weeks go by and sometimes months go by where you're not getting back to these people. And, you know, it's just, number one, you can't grow a business that way. Number two, it hurts your reputation because I hate to say it, but a lot of people, there's a large percentage of people that don't really care for recruiters because they don't follow up and don't get back to them. And you'll see people complaining about that a lot. You know, you don't want to be that recruiter. Be the recruiter that follows up and you actually care about somebody. Whether or not they can help you monetarily, just be there for them to help them. And it's going to help your reputation and your branding.
So what are we saying on these videos when we respond?
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that one-on-one with you, Rashida, on that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's our next step. So that's more of a one-on-one call where I can actually coach you and show you how to do the video.
Okay.
But for everybody here, I'll just go ahead and give the pitch. And the pitch is actually on the portal too. I know some of you guys have heard this, but it's like riding a bike for me. But I'm like, hey, Bob, great to connect with you here on LinkedIn. I see we're now first degree connections. And Bob, I noticed that you are currently working, so I want to be respectful of that. I represent A-player passive candidates just like you. These have been the best candidates that I placed at premier companies. And just wanted to see if I could, you know, do a Zoom call with you in the next day or two. My calendar is below. I've made it really simple for you to book a call with me. Over the next month or two, I expect to have some really good opportunities, and just want to know if you wanted to hear about them or if you know of anyone that I could help. So no harm, no foul. Again, everything is confidential. I respect the fact that you're working right now, and I do look forward to meeting with you. That's the spirit of that video. Very non-threatening, as you can tell, to the point, confident. And in most cases, people aren't going to tell you no. Like, you know, if you come across a great opportunity where it can advance their career, why wouldn't they want to hear about that? You know, so that is the way you get somebody on a phone call and you start building a candidate pipeline that you can market to companies. But great questions. Any other questions, guys?
Hey, Russ, this is Mohammed. Just a quick question. The scripts, where can I was actually looking for the script, the one that you said, and the other one that I got from, I think, your partner. I was wondering, where can I get them? Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. So the MPC script is right here in the portal. Just go to MPC script, and the candidate script is right here too. Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah, so the script that you said is the MPC script?
Yep, exactly. Yeah, okay. Candidate script.
Okay, got it. And then the one for the client that I think your partner shot a video for, that's also there? I think.
Yeah. What's cool about the training site is just go to let me back up. If you guys need to find anything, just go to the search button right here and just, it's keyword. You can do a keyword query. So if you type in dub, you know, here you go, dub client video example right here. And you just watch that.
Okay. Yeah, I never used a circle before, so I'm a bit new to the platform.
Yeah, no, great question. That's why we're here. No, I appreciate you asking that. Yep. So that's a really good way to find anything, a topic, by just doing that.
Cool. I just want to ask one other question. I don't know. I see all of your YouTube videos, and I think you was talking about Tevas, which is like a replacement for Dove. How did that work out for you? I was just wondering. I know it's very expensive.
So that was a tool that one of our members, Mohammed, recommended. Mohammed, are you here? Another Mohammed.
Okay.
I'm right here.
Hey, how are you?
Doing good. How are you guys?
Hey.
Doing well. So Mohammed had found Tavis, and he's been using that for his outreach, but I'm intrigued by it. Mohammed and I often talk about it. I'm shooting a video on it as we speak, but I have not used it for biz dev outreach yet. But I think from what I'm seeing, I think it's pretty cool. And Mohammed's gotten some good results from it.
Yep, I actually booked 4 calls from it. So pretty much Tavis is like, it personalizes like the intro and the outro of the video. So pretty much you can make like 700 videos in one day where you're personalizing everybody's first name. and company name in the video. So you can scale pretty quickly with this tool.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. If any of you are going to use that tool, I would ask that you ask Mohammed first, because he has a relationship with the owners there, and I would like for him to get credit for any new signups. Fair enough.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because
Absolutely.
he did bring it to the table. I appreciate that.
I will reach out to Mohammed via LinkedIn maybe
Yeah.
once I see your video. Thanks a lot. Sorry, I just took a lot of time. Appreciate you guys.
No, not at all, Mohammed. No, thank you.
Mhm.
Anytime. Absolutely.
Can I ask one more question? Or is two questions at one time?
Yeah.
Just for language purposes, I'm fairly new to LinkedIn. I know you mentioned a lot about A, B, and C level connectors and like A level passive players. Can you kind of explain that language some so I can understand it, please?
Yeah. So when I say A player candidates, it's just, a top tier candidate, right? Most of the time, A players are not on job boards.
Mhm.
In most cases, as a recruiter, you really don't want to be on Indeed or Monster or Career Builder finding active job seekers who have been unemployed for a while. Those aren't A player candidates. In my opinion, those are B and C level candidates, unfortunately for them, right? So, your job is to bring the best candidates to clients. And most hiring managers, when they know that you're talking to a candidate or representing a candidate, like in Matt's example of this guy working at Mitsubishi for 12 years. So if I said to you, Rashida, as a hiring manager, hey, look, I have this good candidate that I found on monster.com yesterday. Yeah, he's been unemployed for about 3 months now. Versus, hey, Rashida, I have a candidate that I'm representing confidentially. He actually reached out to me. The timing was really well. He's been at Mitsubishi for the past 12 years, and he's just now thinking about maybe making a move. Which candidate would you want to see first?
The guy that's leaving his current job.
Right, Mitsubishi guy. So that is an A player candidate, in my opinion.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
And then, so what about the ABC? Is that this kind of the same ABC level connectors on LinkedIn? I know that's different, but can you explain that?
Are you referring to first degree, second degree, and third degree?
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah. So all that is, you have to send a connection invitation out to people on LinkedIn. They have to accept your invitation. And when they do, you're now a first degree connection with them, which means that they're going to see all your posts, which means you can communicate directly with them. Whereas if you're second and third degree, the chance of them seeing your post is not going to really be as easy as a first degree. And you need to use your LinkedIn InMails to correspond with them directly.
Okay. So the lead cast is creating first degree connections.
That's correct. Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
At scale on automation for you. That way you don't have to sit there all day and send, 20 connections out. It saves you a ton of time.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah. No, great questions. Thank you. All right, guys, here is an example of a post. I brought this up from 7 months ago that I did. And I'm trying to think how I can share this with you. I think I can share a link with you guys here so you can access it later if you want. I'll put it in the chat here for y'all. You should be able to access this later, but okay. But the reason why I wanted to highlight this is these type of posts that I was doing a while back got a lot more traction for me. This one got over 20,000 impressions. I had some that had like over 75,000 or 100,000 impressions. And what I did in this post is I went out to Entrepreneur Media on LinkedIn. So I found a reputable periodical, right? So you have Forbes, you've got Harvard Business Review, Entrepreneur Media was a big one. And I would find a post that they had written or an article, and I would re-summarize it as you see right here. The good thing is I didn't have ChatGPT back then, but now we do. So you could probably re-summarize pretty easily using that tool. And then I would tag the source and then tag the author of the source. Okay. And then I would go ahead and I would copy and I just paste my boilerplate call to action and who I am, my quick bio right here. Right. So 2 weeks ago, when I launched the co-op, I talked about the PEXAR methodology. Again, if you go into the portal and simply type PEXAR up here, you guys can access that framework of how you want to, this is how you want to frame your post on LinkedIn. If you frame it this way, it tends to get more traction. That's why I put it there. So most of my posts follow that methodology. And then I created a lead magnet at the time. A lead magnet is something you'd give out for free to somebody of value of education so that they'll want to opt in to maybe a landing page. Okay, so this is what I did here in this example. And I got really good traction, 14 comments, 1 repost, 246 likes. So these type of posts went well, and just wanted to share them. I was going to talk, Mohammed's been posting a lot on LinkedIn. We've been boosting his posts, but Mohammed, I meant to tell you this earlier. This is kind of a post that you might want to think about doing now is getting a source. Okay. And try, I think if we do that and test it out and boost it, you're going to get a lot of impressions.
I'll try it tomorrow.
Yeah. This is the one that I wanted to show you the other day. So guys, go ahead and you can, you have that link now, you can study that later, but there's a bunch of these. If you go onto my LinkedIn profile and hit on my activity and then hit on post and go back about, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 months, you're going to see a ton of posts that I did that got a lot of impressions and likes. And like literally just look what I did and kind of do posts just like that. A lot of us here are using that tool, Tableau. For those of you that aren't using it, I'll put it here in the chat. Tableau. And, guys, I see you're doing it. I just don't know if that's going to get the traction that you need, right? Because they're not they're kind of short and brief and not really structured with the Pexar methodology. And so I think it's good. Tableau is good to get ideas, but you're going to have to put some work into this, guys. So you got to roll up your sleeves in the morning and spend 30 minutes like I did and create a good post that is, something that you do. That worked out really well for me. That got me a ton of traction, organic leads. I got inbound client leads from this. I'm telling you, it worked. So that's why I wanted to share it with you. There was one post that I did that yielded me a $60,000 search fee that I earned. I did it back in January. Let me find it real quick. I was walking, here it is. I was walking on the streets of Tampa where I live. And as you know, I'm in the 5G recruiting space. These 2 towers right here are called small cells. You guys probably see them every day, but don't know what they are. This is basically like a telephone tower on the street right now that's going to help cars to self-drive in a few years. So Verizon, T-Mobile, Dish, they're all putting these up right now in cities. But I saw 2 of them together, which seemed kind of weird. They're normally not like that. So I took a picture and I simply wrote, "Can someone please explain to me why 2 small cells are so close together?" This thing took off, 46 comments, 28 likes, but had almost 10,000 impressions. And then I got a message from somebody, actually a direct message from this that said, "Hey, Russ, I saw your post about the small cells. I actually need to hire a VP of sales. Let's talk about it." Boom. And then closed the guy for a $60,000 search fee. So guys, this works. I'm telling you. Get aggressive on LinkedIn every day. It's a gold mine right now. Gary Vaynerchuk, the biggest marketer in the world, if you watch him on TikTok, he will tell you that all of his efforts are going towards LinkedIn and TikTok right now for B2B offerings. So you have a gold mine right in front of you. You guys got to use it. You got to post every day. You got to engage, create a top 10 dream list of clients that you want to work with. And then go to Sales Navigator. Get all the decision makers at those companies, connect with them, see what their activity is. If they're commenting on posts, if they're making posts, get inside those posts, guys, tag them, talk to them, ask them questions. Every day you should be doing this. Spending an hour or 2 every day doing LinkedIn organic activity. It'll boost your recruiting company. Okay. Whew. I was very passionate about that. But that's what works. And I know it can work for you guys if you do it. Gary who? Yeah, Gary, they call him Gary V. Rashida. He's like one of the biggest marketing guys on the planet right now. I'll send you his name and you can start watching his content. All right, guys, I've spoken a lot. I want to open it up here. Any commentary around this? Any questions? Any scratching your head, wondering what to do? Let me know. Bring it to me.
Well, I was, but you just gave some good insight as to steps to be doing every day.
Nice.
Hey, Russ, this is Jared. I was wondering if you can elaborate a little bit more on what Tableau is and how you can use it to our advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? I'm going to turn the table here. I think Mary, you use Tableau pretty consistently, right?
I have Tableau, yes. And I was about to complement the tool we have in ATS. That does very good posts as well, and it's free. So Tableau is about $52 a month, and it does everything for you in a sense of writing posts, posting it, scheduling it, all that. You can go in it and engage. It will type the answers to posts that Tableau thinks you should engage with. So when I just started using it, I found it to be very, not only user-friendly, but saved me a lot of time. What used to take me to write one post, I can do pretty much whole week in 20 minutes to 30 minutes now. But Russ is correct. You cannot let Tableau do the post and you are done with it. You need to tweak it. You need to put some emotion in it. You need to have your own, voice in it. Sometimes it can sound a little bit too robotic.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I do like it. I would probably suggest you to go try it out. I believe they do give one week for free, like a trial. So try it out, see what it does for you. This is my month 3 or 4 as a user. And I'm kind of thinking to let it go since I do have access to
The applicant tracking system we have.
in a tracking system, yes, but I use that for Henry and Tableau for my account. So I'm like,
Oh, nice, Mary. I didn't know you were
Yeah.
using that. That's awesome. And so with our
Nice.
ATS, you've been using the AI model on there. It's been going pretty well.
very well, yeah, almost as good as Tableau. It makes it short and sweet as long as you know which keywords to put in a template. So once you try it out, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. It's super easy to use and it saves time.
Awesome.
The one thing I would say about Tableau, it can mess you up if you do set up your profile with the improper word when it comes to industry or your profession. It then shoots you over to whole new domain and it gets you in a group of people that you really don't need to do or interact or any. Yeah, it did that to me because I didn't know better. So if you do want to check it out, let me know. I can help you better one-on-one. It's not that hard. It's just, yeah, you need to be careful with the words that you're using to set up your profile.
Okay. I
Yeah,
appreciate y'all elaborating on that. Thank you,
Oh,
Mary.
yeah, of course. One more thing I would like to share with all of you. I kind of started, I believe, Rashida, you said you knew to LinkedIn, and I started exactly the same way. I was scared of LinkedIn. I still am. But when it comes to Leadcast, what helped me grow my followers and audience, I would find someone who is super impressive in my industry, who would have 20, 30,000 followers, and find the post that person posted, and post perhaps had 30 comments and 200 likes. And I would go in Leadcast and say, hey, I see you like Rashida's post. Isn't she amazing? I would love to connect with you since we are both followers of her. And all these people that liked or commented her post, they're like, oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm glad you're following her. And my acceptance rate on those were about 75%. Yeah. The other thing was attending online event on LinkedIn. And once you click attend, you get linked to whoever is attending, right? Sometimes it can be 9,000, 10,000 people and do exactly the same thing. Hey, I see you're attending the event XYZ. I'm looking forward to see you there. Maybe we can interact and exchange some ideas. Also 73, 75% acceptance rate. So those two, if you do not have a large audience right now, followers, that might be a good way to, gain some people, some followers and all that. If anyone needs help setting this up, I'd be happy to show you guys. I think Parker posted the video on our portal. So that's how I set up myself, looking at Parker's work. Yeah.
Thank you.
Such awesome advice, Mary. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, of course. I know how it feels. I was there not that long ago.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I see you're posting every day on LinkedIn and commenting, and And you're even commenting on our member stuff, which I really appreciate. So thank you. Just wanted to kind of like expand on what Mary was saying. So as far as a LinkedIn events, just go to your free LinkedIn page, or not Sales Navigator, type in any keyword within your recruiting niche right here. I'm just going to do nurses, for example, and then you would hit events, and that's how you do it. And then LinkedIn, guys, LinkedIn is a 24/7 networking event. That's what it is. I mean, literally, it's open for business every second of the day. It's like a huge networking event. Why not spend hours in here? This is unbelievable stuff in here you're going to find. So you can pick any one of these events, and I don't even attend these events, but you can if you want, because the gold is right here. 91 attendees, 31, 13, 218, some have thousands. So you can click on like this one right here. And once you register, this will become a hyperlink where you can access all 134 attendees. And those could be leads for you, could be clients, could be candidates. And what's awesome about this is you could send a message, first degree connection invitation that says, hey, Mary, great to connect with, or hope we can connect. I see that you're attending the negotiation skills for the digital age on, May 31st. I'm going to be there as well. Do you guys think that's going to be a high converting acceptance? I already know that it is.
Absolutely.
Versus you saying, hey, let's connect. So really good strategy right there. The other strategy that I've talked about in recordings is the LinkedIn Learning, which is a great way to go. I don't know if I still have access to it. Yeah, LinkedIn Learning. All right, so I'm recording this, guy, so don't worry about it. I'll post it. But if you just go up here in your LinkedIn account and hit this button and then Learning, really cool things here. Do I have? Yeah, I do. Number one, you guys, the education back here is free. It's almost like that Khan Academy that people use for school. This is fantastic. Any topic you want to learn about, you can watch for free back here. Any course, any subject matter, whatever. So, but I use this for leads at times. So I'll go in here and type in like small cells, which is a keyword within the 5G industry. Overview, the technology used in wireless. 34,000 people have signed up for this class.
Wireless technologies such as what?
Hold on, I haven't done this in a while. But let me see.
Hey, Russ, could you drop the link to this in the chat when you get a chance?
There is no link, but I'll have the recording in the portal for you.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Yep, you can follow this. So you guys click on view course like I just did. And then 3,400 people have liked this course. And there you go. So I go through these people and I start connecting with them. I start engaging with them in the hopes of getting a new job requisition or in the hopes of placing a candidate. So extremely powerful here. And then what I'll say to people, like right here, this guy, Kevin Wallace, is a great candidate for me to represent. So I'll connect with Kevin. Hey, Kevin, I saw that you attended the 5G technology class. I just finished it. Hey, what'd you think about this? Question mark. Guys, start engaging, start building relationships. This is how you do it. And if you scroll down, all of these people have commented on the course. Even more leads for you. There's tons of them. I mean, you could spend hours in here. Here's a VP that I could connect with, another VP of HR. You see, and you reference this class in your connection message. So yeah, pretty cool stuff right there. Oh, Tableau. I know when Mary was talking, when I used Tableau, the one feature I liked about it was this right here. So Tableau will show you posts that people have done similar to your industry that have gone viral. And so you could kind of recreate that post with the knowledge of, all right, we already know LinkedIn liked this post for some reason. Let me kind of reword it and put it out there. So that was kind of cool. But none of my posts ever went viral from Tableau. That was my experience. All right, cool. Any questions, guys? Nope. Okay. Guys, this is a great session. I love little biz dev tools and new things that come out that we can talk about. So I hope everyone got value here today. For those of you that are newer, that aren't in the applicant tracking system yet, hang tight. You're going to get in there. I'll show you how to use that feature that Mary's talking about. If LeadCast is like foreign to you, hang in there. Trust me, I got you on the right path. I'll get you set up on there as well. And Darla, I owe you a phone call today, so I'll go into LeadCast and get you all set up there. I got your email yesterday on that, so I have not forgotten. I have you on my to-do list. So you're all good. Yeah, guys, that's all I have. Anything you want to talk about before I break away from here?
I'm good.
Everyone's good? All right, guys, everyone have a fantastic day. I'm here if you need me, and I'll see y'all next week.
Bye, guys. See you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.